Hey guys, we're going to be reading Chapter 7, The Secret Annex. I got my hair cut today, not too long ago. It's short because it used to go really long. Now it's like really short. I had to convince my mom to get my hair cut. So glad she did. Okay, time to start reading. What was it like to live in the hideout, or the secret annex as it was called? First of all, the hideout was small. Although on 2 floors, the entire space was only 50 square yards. Behind the secret door, there were 2 rooms, one with a stove and sink and the bathroom. A floor above had 2 more narrow little rooms, one for Edith and Otto, the other for Margaret and Annie. Luckily, Annie's postcards and baby star photos were waiting for her. Okay, so 1 minute. I got a little while. Actually, this is a pretty long chapter, so I'm gonna just get reading. Her father had bought the postcards beforehand, so Annie pasted up as many as she could on the bare walls to make her room more cheerful. Food supplies were stored in the attic, which had 2 small windows. From one window she could see a tall clock tower. From the other was a view of a large chestnut tree. The attic became the place where Annie would often go to be alone and think. One of the very first things Annie and her father did was sew rough curtains over the windows. They could not risk people outside noticing them. During the day, everyone in the annex had to walk barefoot and whisper. No one could use the toilet or turn on a fax switch from 9 in the morning to 7 at night. People working in the office building might hear them. Annie said everyone was as quiet as a baby mouse. Trash was burned in the stove. It had to be done after dark because smoke coming out of the chimney might attract notice. It was a cramped space with the fangs in it. Then a week later, another family joined them. They were friends of the Fangs, Mr. and Mrs. Van Pels, and the only child, 15-year-old Peter. Peter had brought his cat, Masowski. 5 months later, one more person joined the group, a man named Fritz Pfeffer. Annie thought he was stuffy and boring. Nevertheless, Annie ended up having to share her room with Mr. Pfeffer, while Margaret moved in with her parents. Meheep was going to be the Fang's main link to the outside world. She was one of 4 helpers. Besides Meheep, there was another young woman from the Pecton Company named Beep, and the 2 men who ran Otto's business. The names were Victor and Johannes. The helpers were putting their own lives at risk, but they would do whatever possible for their friends. Meheep usually came first thing in the morning while the offices were still empty. She got the day's shopping list from Annie's mother or from Miss Van Pels. At lunchtime, she or one of the other helpers would return with the groceries. He brought books, newspapers, and news from the outside world. Annie was most eager to hear about her friends. Even though 8 people were together all the time, it was lonely in the annex. Annie and her sister had never been very close. Margaret was her mother's pet. Margaret was pretty and talented and perfect. Next to her sister, Annie felt she came out second best. But she and Peter Van Pels became very good friends. Annie was very happy to have Peter's company. She later developed a crush on him and wrote to Katie when Peter kissed him for the very first time. She wrote, "I am not alone anymore. He loves me. I love him." During the day, Annie and Margaret and Peter spent a lot of time reading their school books. Otto Frank helped with the lessons. there was history, literature, foreign languages, geography, and math. Annie still hated math, but she wanted to keep up with her class. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the. I can only read half of this chapter because this chapter is really long, and I'm at 5 minutes already. I'm very surprised. So I'm gonna have to stop it right here because I can't go over like 9 minutes. I was really surprised when that I could post a video that was 8 minutes long, and I'm really confused because most of the YouTubers I watch, they can go to like I can't even go over like 10 minutes. But the YouTubers I watch, the videos are like over 20 minutes long, and I'm very, very surprised. That makes me very, very mad. So I'm just gonna have to stop the video right here. If you like this one, I have another YouTube channel. It's called K-Girl. I'm gonna stop this soon, but watch that. It's not the same as this one. I just do weird things on it. I need to get some stuff to provide me for my, if you like creepy stuff, soon I'm going to be doing a video on that on my other channel, K-Girl. So watch that if you like creepy stuff. See you all next time. Bye! I'm creepy.